Hey everybody. So my guest today is Anthony. He is the CMO at Crisp, an all-in-one multi-channel messaging platform that connects companies and customers. As always, we would like to hear more of the founding story and the strategies that accelerated their growth success. Anthony, are you ready to take us to the top?
Yes.
All right, here we go. So as you probably know, we at Upvote are using Crisp ourselves.
Yeah, I know.
And I really love how it helps us do better customer support. But for anyone who's listening and doesn't know Crisp, can you tell us more about it? How would you describe it?
Sure. So I think you did it pretty well, honestly. So we're a multi-channel customer support software that helps SMBs mainly to improve the way they're communicating with their leads and customers.
Great. So what's the business model of Crisp? How are you making money?
It's a subscription model. So we have a free plan, which gives you the access to the live chat, and two people also can come in and answer your customer's question. And then we have a pro plan, which is $25 per month and allows 4 people to have access to your inbox. It also allows you to have access to a specific range of features. And then the unlimited plan, which is $95 per month plan, and gives you access to an unlimited number of agents, which means that, in fact, we do not bill on the per agent basis, but we bill on the inbox basis, which means that you will not have any other fees to pay attention to, only the quality of your customer service.
So can you tell us a bit more about the founding story of Crisp? Who's the founder and when was it founded?
So Crisp has been founded in 2015 by Baptiste and Valérian, that were friends from universities. So at the beginning, they were willing to build a live chat, and that's where the story started, okay, as a simple live chat. And then listening to customer feedback and also looking at the market, they decided to improve the product. And nowadays, it's something that is much more than a simple live chat. That is a complete all-in-one software solution for SMBs. Yeah.
Great. Thanks for sharing the founding story. So back to you. What's your exact role in the company? Describe us your day-to-day at Crisp.
So right now, my job is to handle marketing and sales at Crisp. So I would not talk maybe about a classic day, because there's no classic day, but I would rather say a classic week. So my week is separated into 2 different functions. For example, on Tuesday and Thursday, I have selling demos. I have demos introducing the product to potential customers, and it takes the full day on Tuesday and Thursday. So these are my sales day. And on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I try to do the rest of my job, which is about the marketing part. So if I can describe a typical day, then at the beginning it would be, checking Crisp, because that's where we do have all our opportunities. So I do have to answer leads or potential customers that are in the process of buying Crisp. And from that day, then I have to check my to-do list and do what I have to do. Open my CRM too. If it's Tuesday or Thursday, I have to maybe follow up with people I had demos with. And yes, that's pretty much it.
So given your role in marketing, what are you and your team doing to get new users to the product?
So Crisp is mainly focused on inbound strategy. And not the whole customer life cycle, but only a specific part of the customer life cycle. In fact, we are in the market where we had lots of competitors, and those competitors have lots of funds available. So we do not wish to target, potential customers that are at the beginning of their life cycle. We really want to focus on businesses that are at the end of their life cycle. That's why we only step in the life cycle for the 2 last steps of the buyer's journey, which are the comparison and the decision. This is where we are very strong, and we let the big one work on the education, and then we step into the conversation when there's not much work to do left. So yeah, that's why we published, alternative pages. That's why we are very strong on requests such as, knowledge-based software, chatbot software, chatbot API, and so on, because this is requests that are really highly valuable for our businesses. That's one thing. Then we are also relying on improving retention through our program, which is called Unleash, that helps our user to better use our product. That's a big part of my work at the moment. I am working on some videos. Specifically this morning, I was preparing 2 videos, one on Zapier and one on Webhooks, so that our customers can better understand how to use Zapier and how to take value out of it while using Crisp, and then how to use Zapier. How to use Webhooks, and how it can help to make the data flow between Crisp and some other tool that you have inside your company.
Love it. Great marketing strategies. What is your most valuable lesson or fail up to this point as a CMO?
In my opinion, the most valuable thing that I've learned throughout my time at Crisp is user feedback. And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, I do.
From the beginning, in fact, I have been able to get in touch with the customers. And in fact, when I got started with Crisp, the first thing I did was to do user interview. So I called them. I called customers, potential customers, to try to understand their pain point. How did they find Crisp, and all those key questions that help me to understand the market and therefore to better sell the product to the potential customers. So yeah, that was my biggest learning, is that user interviews are really underestimated, and they can bring like lots of value to people that are doing them, because that's the key part while building a product. And still nowadays I'm doing demos, and those demos help me a lot to understand what are the key points in selling Crisp, and what maybe we should improve in our product proposition, so that we are closer to customers' needs too.
Great insights. Thanks for sharing. And yes, user feedback is super important. Completely agree on that one. So at what stage is Crisp right now in terms of revenue?
So I'll not talk about exact numbers, but we are growing fast, like about 5 to 10% of new businesses each month. In 2 years, we've tripled the revenue. And yeah, we are growing on a really good scale in like every international market. I think we are present in every country except North Korea and Uzbekistan. And yeah, for example, we are rapidly growing in emerging countries such as Indonesia at the moment, Mexico, Argentina, Chile, and all those interesting countries where we have our place to be.
Love it. Great numbers. Well, Anthony, thanks for sharing the story behind Crisp. Now, let's wrap it up with a lightning round of questions to inspire others. Before we dive into today's lightning round, let's hear a quick word from a sponsor. Do you want to build your product the best way possible? Listening to user feedback is one of the best ways to do just that. Upvote provides you with feedback boards which you can use internally or share publicly with your users. It also includes a nifty product roadmap. You are getting a 10% discount when you try out their 14-day free trial and subscribe to one of their plans. Use promo code PIRATES and you are all set. Go to upvote.com and start a 14-day free trial. Now, let's go back to the interview. What is some of your favorite software that you can't live without in running daily operations at Crisp?
I think I get 2 or 3. The first one would be Crisp. The second one would be Ahref, that I use a lot to prepare the videos I was doing this morning. Really interesting insights about the combination of keywords. For example, Discord and Webhooks are the most requested keywords on Google at the moment. So that's why I'm doing a video that will explain how to use Webhooks for Discord and Crisp, for example. And the last one is Slack that I use a lot too. Yeah, those three are really powerful tools.
And what about your phone? What's your favorite app on your phone?
My favorite app on my phone, I try to use it a bit less because I've been too much on my phone screen, especially at night. So I try to not use it anymore. I've been, uninstalling lots of application on it because I had the feeling that it wasted my time. I try to install applications, limit the time for each application too. So if I can say an app that I used to use a lot, because nowadays I can't travel as I used to, but I really loved Citymapper. Citymapper was my go-to app, and I really loved it when I back in the days could travel, because you simply open the app, tell where you are, and then it gives you the perfect place to go using that specific place in the subway or that specific place in the bus and everything. So yeah, I really liked it.
What is your favorite book that you would recommend to people that are starting a SaaS or a business?
I'll advise them to read books from Neil Eyal and Ryan Over. That is the most amazing one that I've read in terms of improving retention.
What SaaS brand do you admire the most?
I really like Drift, honestly. They are competitors, but I really like the way they are doing marketing, how they are educating the market, and what they've been able to build in terms of brand awareness. So that's not something I copy, but that's something I truly like because, I like the way they are able to get into the market, even though we're not targeting the same kind of brand. I like what they're doing.
Love it. What is your favorite SaaS person to follow or read?
I really like Andrew Chen for what he has been doing, Paul Graham too. And lately I've been following Nicolas Bustamante, that he's a French entrepreneur. And he has a really interesting newsletter on value investing.
Great recommendation. Well, great, Anthony. Thanks for your time today and sharing your story with us. To conclude this interview, where can we learn more about you and Crisp?
Well, if you want to learn more about Crisp, simply reach out to crisp.chat, which is our website. And about me, simply reach out to me through Twitter or on LinkedIn, and I'll be really happy to give you more information. Yeah.